People in Chess TV saying Poki's going to win easily. Okay.
I
Let
think
us know,
Daniel's the
chat.
favorite. I don't know if Pokimane has been playing much or not. That's the one thing I would say. I don't know.
All right, look at this. We've got wild openings.
We've got the Englund Gambit, played by Pokimane, or played by Daniel Negreanu. I do wonder. I feel like I haven't seen much about his repertoire with black, so I'm kind of surprised to see this.
Yep. Yeah, I'm surprised you just knew that name off the top of your head. The Englund Gambit.
Well, unfortunately, Danny, I've spent a lot of time on stream with GothamChess, also known as Levy Rosman, and he's all about influencing new players of the game in a very bad way with bad gambits and just bad openings in general. So that's why I'm familiar with it.
I'm so glad you said it because then I didn't have to. Yeah, I've been teasing Levy for forcing everyone to play his openings for a while. The London, maybe the best opening. Anyway, but knight d5, that's a good move from Poki. She's attacking the queen and the pawn on c7. Wow.
Oh, he blundered. Uh-oh. Knight takes e5 and bishop f4, and white's already winning. Uh-oh.
Yep.
If she takes on e5 or plays bishop f4 here, this is going to get very spicy in a hurry.
Yeah, just showing the line Hikaru was talking about on the board. She finds bishop f4 first, which is also not a bad move.
This is scary. And this is the problem I would say with playing gambits as well, is that if your opponent's surprising you, you're not 100% ready for it. If they play natural developing moves, you can end up in trouble in a hurry. And
yeah,
I mean, for Daniel, this is very scary already. This I think is not what you were hoping for.
And
I think he has to play f6 here. I think that's the only move. He does. Okay. No, this is a great start for Pokimane. Also, there's a big threat of knight takes e5 and queen h5 here. There's a big threat of knight e5 with queen h5.
Oh, found it. Found it.
Uh-oh. This is very scary. Queen h5.
Wow,
I think she'll see it too. Queen h5. I think she's seen enough of these tactics that I think she'll see queen h5 here.
Oh my gosh. Wow. You called it.
Uh-oh. This is actually very scary. By the way, there's a funny checkmate here. Like king d8, bishop takes e5, queen c5, bishop c7 is checkmate.
Oh, wow.
That would be, this is not a good start.
That would be an awkward way to end the game.
How many moves would that be?
Oh my god. Not good.
Yeah.
So this is a very, very bad start.
I'm definitely someone who's been on that slide of playing bad openings that he can't get away from for a while. You know, I know we've talked about that. We won't go into that. But okay, she's in a great spot. She's going to win the rook on h8. We heard a little bit there of Neg's audio for those tuning in. Daniel Negreanu, that was kind of the voice in the background. Poki not saying too much. She's zoned in right now. I think that, again, both these matchups, we kind of knew who, or at least who we thought was maybe the favorite coming in, and Sardosh did ultimately beat Nico, but it was very close, and there were moments where she was clearly better. And here, Poki was supposed to be the underdog, but it's not going that way at all.
Okay, she plays bishop c4. Very good move. Uh-oh, he blundered the knight. I told you that he might do this. He like, one thing that Pokimane's very good at, I've noticed, is she's very good with bishops on diagonals, and he just hung his knight on g8. Now, maybe she won't take it. She does have rook e1 check first, but, I mean, she is doing very, very well so far.
Okay, no, she's a little defensive-minded right now. That's also understandable.
And I think that, once again, the less heavy material queens and rooks on the board, the more favorable it becomes for the player who's objectively weaker. Bishop e3 is a terrible move. Rook d3 now wins the game, basically.
Yeah,
Will
this move was a horrible move, not just because of the chance for the skewer, but it left the rook unprotected. I don't think Daniel realized how key it was that his rook was protected. We'll see if Poki finds rook d3.
Okay, so she goes bishop b4. Not the best move, but actually not terrible. Not terrible.
Wowzers. Again, nerve-wracking chess. I never know what's going to happen.
A lot of stuff on pre, though. A lot of stuff on pre. Like, black can take the bishop on b4. Black can move his bishop on f3, bishop on bishop on e3. Lot of stuff. Everything is kind of hanging by a thread for both players here, is what I would say.
Yep.
That does work. It's a move. It works. It works, but it's very, very hard to play. I mean, rook takes f4 is the critical move here. Poki needs to make sure to not tunnel here and see that the rook on f1 is under attack.
Right. And it's a nice trick from Daniel. I wonder how well he spotted that when the trade happens on f4, he's actually hitting the h2 pawn at the end of the line. So it's a double attack, and maybe that's what he saw.
Yeah. Okay, she takes the rook. Very good. Right. I mean, it's a very tough position to play. It's an endgame where there isn't really anything that you can attack. You feel like your rook on c3 is on a good square. It's just an endgame where it's very difficult to play. That's just that simple.
Yep. King really should have come into the center there. This could
There's
backfire.
also rook a3 too, but yeah.
Rook a3 would be full of discovered check potentials, bishop c7 ideas. Uh-oh.
Okay, so
he
he
goes
takes,
for
so
it.
she's going to take the bishop.
Going for a plan for the king to
Yeah.
run over, but it's going to be too slow.
Yeah, it's just going to be too slow by one move, unfortunately. Trying to stop him, but unfortunately just h3. Yeah, it's just too little. There's almost a stalemate possibility
Okay,
here, by
I'm
the
just
way.
gonna do it.
Okay.
I think
I was
she
going to be able to
resigned.
win from there.
Mhm.
You could have played c3
Well
to try and get a
played.
stalemate. but
No,
yeah.
you had me. I just started playing that open and you didn't fall for it. Everyone I play falls for it and you did not. You just took my rook instead.
All right, look at this. We got a French. Now I really know that Anna Rudolph has had a stamp on Pokey's opening.
Yeah, so we have an advanced French.
I feel like you know all the
which would be
opens
interesting
perfectly.
to see what Pokey has prepared here.
Let's listen.
It's because they're the easiest part to memorize.
Oh, okay. So 97 headed for the f5 square. She knows her French.
Yeah, I think so far pretty normal. We'll see what Daniel does here. I think the idea is to play knight f5, of course, put pressure on the pawn on d4.
Now, if she really knows the French idea from Anna, bishop g5 could backfire for Negreanu if she finds queen b6, which is a common idea at some point in a lot of French positions. And now would be even more effective, everyone, because the b2 pawn is unprotected. So I wonder if Pokey's going to find this idea.
If she finds queen b6, I think Daniel's in really bad shape here.
If you listen closely, Hikaru, you can hear the sound of Anna Rudolph crossing her fingers, hoping for queen b6 to be played. Queen c7.
Okay, not bad. Not bad, though it's still good because I assume her whole idea is to play knight f5, so you don't want to hang the queen on d8. So far, so good.
And I'm sure Anna. I like knight f5 even better, Hikaru.
Very
Good
good.
call, because now she can take c5 next.
Right, and Daniel's to be very careful here not to blunder something because the pawn's under attack, the bishop's under attack, and now she can just take this pawn with the bishop, and I think she's doing very, very well. And I think the lesson she did with Anna Rudolph are paying off here.
And the French defense strikes.
Very, very
again.
good position. She's clearly better. Yeah, I mean, Pokey missed a chance to trade the knight for the bishop and then win the pawn on e5. So there is that slight issue. That being said, I think the position remains balanced. I think anybody could win here. So she goes a5, which is playable. Yeah, I mean, Daniel is probably a little bit better here, but it's very dangerous. If she says bishop to e6 next move to attack the queen, I think Daniel could end up in a lot of trouble here. If she sees bishop e6 to attack the queen, then black is definitely better.
Sees it.
So let's see what Daniel's going to do. He's going to retreat the queen, but I don't know which square he's going to retreat it to. That's really the question. Now we'll see if she can find the move. So to me, it seems like it's much more likely she'll spot it now because she'll see that the knight's under attack and she can't move it because then she loses her queen. Okay, she goes bishop f6. Not the best move, but not the end of the world either.
Oh wow.
Oh, Daniel. Oh, I guess he has bishop takes e5 still.
Yeah, he kind of got lucky there because I'm with you. I think he blundered it, but he's going to get away with it.
Yeah, I think he blundered it too. Yeah, he totally blundered there, but he's going to get away with it. That was a pure blunder for sure. There's no way that was a pure blunder.
Here's to hoping, I guess.
Here's to hoping, she says. Okay. Well, here's to hoping. All right. Let the bloodbath begin.
It's the nicest conversation of two chess players. Okay.
Oh, there's a tactic. Oh, well, Daniel's
I don't know
bought
if
the
he'll see
tactic
it.
here with queen h6.
I was waiting for it to happen before highlighting it, but I don't know that Negreanu will see it, but it's mate in 2 if he does. Oh, also 1 square short.
Almost. Still a good move, though. Still a very good move to threaten the checkmate. Let's see. Like, it's very
I
similar
don't
to the
think
Nico
much
game
is
against
happening
Sarkis,
on
where
my
it's like,
end.
it's winning, but there's
What's
like,
that?
there's
I don't know,
this-
whatever you
there's
did,
this
it
one
feels
little
like something-
slight issue
No,
with the
your
position.
bishop is so obnoxious.
My bishop is obnoxious.
Yeah,
He's
your
trying to get him to move the
bishop is a bishop.
She's a bishop. Oh, no.
man. Your bishop is obnoxious. Will someone please throw that on a quote card for Twitter to quote Poki? Your bishop is obnoxious. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
What am I doing?
I thought you had a free pawn.
We also just say that's
I do, but I don't know. Do I
massive
want it? Then just
Anyway.
you take my bishop. Or
Oh
maybe-
yeah, that is gigantic.
maybe I
Yeah.
gotta go this way.
Guess I don't know. You can go whatever way your heart desires.
I
Mhm.
think she's trying to bait him into moving the bishop.
Oh God.
I don't think he's gonna fall for
I'm
it.
just burning the time.
He's burning time. He's getting nervous. If the bishop moves,
Mhm.
queen takes e1 is a back rank checkmate sacrifice.
She's got to move. Come on, you got to move. 25 seconds.
I had one idea, but you blocked it.
I was
Gotta
afraid
move. You
you're
gotta
gonna-
move. Look at the clock. Oh. Yeah, I think she's
Go
got too
ahead.
long time and she just panicked.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
she got
like
too
this?
long time and just
Yeah.
panicked. And
Well, I didn't
played a
even
creative
see it
move.
till you said,
Um,
go ahead. Okay.
Mm,
but unfortunately, yeah. So Daniel's gonna win this game and win the match here. So King G1, very good. So should be. Yeah, she's got to move though. She's got to move
Yep.
3.
GG.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
Move,
GG.
Poki.
That's all I got.
No.
I feel like I made 30 blunders.
There
Oh,
was like
listen to
one back rank mate that I was looking at, but your queen was like, or after taking the pawn, it was like just in position to stop it. So,
yeah, that was what I've lost like that. That's what I was most afraid of. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just play safe and move
yeah, you pushed the
on.
pawn.
so I don't lose like that.
True.
Well, there you go. They said it. I guess that was pretty much what happened.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
You guys had a lesson, and these patterns can be super tricky. But the one moment we wanted to show you when we were talking offline was right here, where there was this really crazy chance to take advantage of Poki's pin pawn. And
See,
then
I knew there
checkmate
was
the-
something. Yeah, as I'm playing that position, I'm like, I know there's a good move here, but I'm also thinking in my head the entire time, because she scared me more than anybody I play at my level. I was totally scared of everything she's doing. So I'm like, okay, just play not to lose. And everything about my mindset was like, hang on to material advantage. Don't just give away your queen because you're an idiot. You saw something that wasn't there. And like,
Right.
I just played like real chicken. And she's like, boo, boring. I'm like, yeah, I know. I
Well, then we got this position, and Hikaru was calling for this idea. He was like, if she sees this, there's a back rank mate, and sure enough, you went for it. So what was your
Yeah.
goal here, right? You were trying to chase away his bishop.
Okay, so I wanted to take the pawn on c3 with my rook, and then he'll think that I didn't see that his bishop takes. But then if his bishop takes, my queen takes,
Right.
rook takes, and it's mate. But also a little bit unlucky when he takes my pawn on the
Right.
on a5, then like it also defends that. So I'm sure he would have taken with his queen or like saw that.
Right. But it was
I
a
didn't
great
know
try,
what to
though.
do. That was where I took the most time because I had no idea what I'm supposed to be doing right there. And I guess the move was to just take that pawn on h6 that I just didn't even think of.
Oh, actually the bishop defends. That's true. That's not mate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you could have done something very quiet and just create space to avoid any tricks.
So that's
back rank
exactly what I was thinking about doing, but I just didn't know. That was what I was afraid of. Is like I'm gonna make a dumb move and she's gonna pull some hocus pocus thing, and then I'm like, I'm checkmated. So
What are you intimidated by? I'm 600 rating.
because I'll tell you why. Because so Gotham Chess taught me this like Englund Gambit, right? I crush everybody with it. Nobody with, like, I've just crushed everybody. Every 1200, they go, ooh, boom, all gone in 4 moves. She didn't bite at all. And then she just took my rook, and I'm like, holy smokes, what is happening right now? I cannot beat her.
The tactics.